Hey guys, John and Jeff here from WorkshopAddict.com. Today we have the latest lighting option from Milwaukee's M12 line. This is an M12 LED spotlight. It is a part of their TrueView line, and we're going to go into TrueView in a minute. Jeff, who might this be good for?
I think it would be a great light for all construction workers working later at night or need light in a specific area. Not necessarily a work lamp, but a directional light. And a lot of you guys that work construction are also outdoorsmen. It'd be great for hunters on the boat. Any outdoor application would be a great light.
Yeah, it's very light, especially if you're hunting or something like that. This is light, easy to carry. It's got a lanyard. We'll go over that too. Also, I think it would be great for home inspectors. And now, like Jeff said, this isn't a work area light. This is a spotlight. It actually has, when you light it up, it will have a focused, really bright beam in the middle, and then it diffuses out. So the really bright beam for working on stuff isn't going to work very well. If you are going to use it to work, you're going to have to work off in the sides. But what's really nice about this is the lamp is controlled by a trigger. So just like your regular drills, you pull it, but it snaps on and it stays on. So if you do need to, you can set it down and bang it around like that, and then just let it sit there and work. When you shut it off, it shuts off. And tell them about the modes.
There's 3 different modes. It's got a high, just by pushing the button.
There's a mode button. Show the mode button.
Mode button in the back.
You push that. High is 750 lumens for 4 hours.
You push the button once, it gives you a low, which is 300?
It's 400 lumens
400.
And with about 8-hour runtime.
And the third mode is a strobe, which is also the 750 lumens for 4 hours, correct?
8 hours.
8 hours.
The nice thing about this is let's say you turn it on and you change modes. Now that's on a high mode. Let's put it in strobe, which you hold your button in for a little while, and it goes into strobe. Now we shut it off. This remembers what mode you were in. Unlike a lot of other lights, it always goes to the high beam setting or the red beam setting first, and you've got to click through your modes, turn it back on, and you're on strobe. So it remembers where you're at. That's different than a lot of the lights out there, and I like it. Now this is also IPX4 rated, and what that means is this has got a little bit of splash resistance. So if it gets wet, you're out in the rain or sprinkling or something like that, somebody gets goofy and sprays you with a hose, it'll be fine. It's not submerged, you can't put it underwater, it's got no dust rating, but basically when you unscrew this lens cover,
There's an O-ring seal in it.
there's an O-ring seal right here. So that's going to protect the water from getting into this unit and wrecking it. This is very deep on the inside, and it's all mirrored, so it's a reflective surface, and that's why with this light you can get the spread out beam. It's just a great little unit. Now, the reason why we got this box out here is I wanted to show you this lanyard strap. What do you think of that?
It's a nice strap.
It's got a rubber, basically a rubber cord on here, so it's not going to be digging into your arm, and it doesn't really grab onto hair. So I mean, it's a nice rubber cord. It's adjustable, so if you want to make it loose or tight, you can.
You want it hanging around your neck? It's got
I don't
whatever.
know, it might. You get
Your
a pretty
head.
big head, it might not work. But this lanyard and the instructions are found in the bottom of the package, so make sure that you just don't rip this open, throw it away, and say, I didn't get my lanyard. It is in there. Now, this only comes bare tool. So this is what you're going to get when you buy it. You have the option of a 4 amp hour battery that you can use with it, or the smaller unit batteries, which are 2 right now, and previous they were smaller voltages than that, or amp hours than that. Now, all these ratings we were given to you on runtime were based on this battery. So this is all based on the 4 amp hour battery. If you're going to be using the smaller amp hour batteries, you're going to be getting a little less runtime, probably about half.
Cut them in half.
Yeah, really nice. This was actually shown at the Milwaukee event, the media event earlier this year. And quite honestly, we looked at it and said, okay, yep, it's a spotlight. And I didn't give it a heck of a lot of thought because they had so many cool tools out there. But after getting this in my hand as a standalone, I like it. I like how they've moved the modes separate from the trigger. So
Yeah, it's easy to operate with your thumb when you still have.
yeah,
It's not a two-handed operation.
Yeah, it's nice. You can click the button, set it down, and you're all set to go. So what else do you think about this? It's got metal construction up here, metal or graphite, I'm not sure, but it's heavy duty there.
Cast.
Yeah.
I still think in my eyes, it leans towards your outdoorsman. Just, it's, even with the small battery.
It also has the beam distance, I believe it's 700 meters.
700 yards.
700 yards, pretty close.
Yeah.
So this really gets that beam out there. I mean, you can view quite a ways away. It does have an onboard fuel meter, so when you turn it on, it will tell you how much fuel you have left in your light, but it does go away. So if you want to find out, you have to check it real quick. Again, the M12 line has the battery goes in, the stem of the battery goes into the handle, so it's a little fatter down here, which is nice. It almost forces your hand up toward the top here and hold it into place. But nice offering. The TrueView. TrueView on this means basically Milwaukee has come out with the most true color light. Some lights are yellow, some lights are blue. The LED lights can be blue. They're so bright they're blue.
You're not going to distort your colors with this light.
That's a huge advantage with this TrueView stuff. If you were in an electrical panel or anywhere where you have to see colors, this is going to give you the most natural color. And what else would that be good for?
Guys that are colorblind like John.
Like me, or old like him and you can't see.
Right.
So, but yeah, the TrueView stuff is really nice. It gives you, look in there, yellows are yellows, reds are reds, and it's very, very cool feature how they've tuned in that color just right. So if you're looking for a spotlight and you're in the M12 line, this is definitely something you want to look at. And come over to our forum. Let's talk some tools. Let's talk some work projects. And give us a like on this video. Subscribe to us. And until next time, I'm John, and this is Jeff. Talk to you later.